Signs. Hello everyone, thank you for joining us today. Today's live event, we're going to be going over Jonard Tools OFI-50 Optical Fiber Identifier and our new OFI-100 Optical Fiber Identifier with VFL and power meter. Before I get started, let me do a little house cleaning first. Please like our Facebook page, follow us on whatever social media that you are watching this on. Also visit our website, go to www.jonard.com/live to enter a contest to win an OFI-100, okay? I am Ed Scirbona, Senior Director of Engineering here at Jonard Tools, and with me today I have Mike, who is doing all the production in the background here, and I have Kylie with me, who will help field any questions or comments that might come through as I'm going through this demo. So with that, let me get started. First, the OFI-50 is a typical optical fiber identifier in that it allows you to identify a live fiber and will tell you the traffic direction on that fiber. Let me just go over the product a little further. So the product itself comes with an adapter already added. In this case, I have a 3mm adapter for a 3mm fiber optic cable I have set on the side. It also comes with 3 additional adapters that allow you to connect to 2mm fiber optic cable, 900 micron fiber optic cable, and 250 micron fiber as well. It also comes with a light shield to help remove some false results from the ambient lighting around you. With that, let me do a quick little demonstration here. So I happen to have our FLS-50 fiber optic light source here. I'm going to use that as my light source. And all you're going to do is, I have my 3mm cable here. You're going to make sure you're on the groove that's in the adapter and make sure that the cable and the groove align with the other part on the tool, okay? And you're going to push and lock it in place. As you can see you see it, Mike? Yes. Okay, perfect. Okay, we have the traffic direction. We have a loss measurement. It is a relative measurement. It is not precise. It is just to give you a frame of reference. Also, there are 3 LEDs on here that would indicate if you're sending a pulse signal like from our light source. I can send pulse signal at 270 hertz. You see the 270 hertz is lit, and the tool itself is making an audible tone. I can switch it to 1000 hertz. Again, indicated 1000 hertz on it. I could switch to 2000, and there you go. Okay, it's showing 2000 as well. I will turn it back to 0 hertz. This is how you put the shield on it. You simply lay it over the top. Make sure you tuck the cables into the channel underneath here. And this ensures that you get the best reading. There are cutouts so you can see your direction and you can see your measurement, what's going on. That is the OFI-50, just an FYI. It does come in a small case like this and has the battery in it as well. So let me take this off. Move that. I will put this. Yeah, why not? I'll show the battery. So the battery, this tool uses a 9-volt battery, and it's simply underneath this drawer right here. It's right there. Quick, easy to replace. And as I say, it uses standard 9-volt battery. So the second tool I want to talk about today is our OFI-100. The OFI-100, what makes this tool so nice is it's quick and easy to use. And by the way, Kylie's reminding me to say that this is our giveaway today on our live event at www.jonard.com/live. Did I do good? All right. Okay. So the OFI-100, what makes this tool unique is that it has a built-in power meter as well as a visual fault locator. And I'll take you through it also has some other features that make it really simple and easy to use. So first, using the fiber optic identifier part. You don't have to turn the unit on, okay? Yeah, I'll move it over, thank you. Okay, you don't have to turn it on. You don't have additional adapters with this. So let me show you what I mean by that. The tool has a universal adapter. Simply take this off. The top part here, it's automatic for 2 to 3 millimeter. You simply take it and flip it over. Place it back in. And now this side will work on 900 micron, 250 micron fiber. I'm going to put it back because that's the part I need. And just simply put the cap over it, snap it in place, put the silicone rubber protection over the top. There you go. So, as I said, very simple. Sorry, thank you. Very simple and easy to use. I'm just going to lay the fiber inside. There is a trigger, before I do that, let me show you this. There is a trigger on the back where the OFI-50 has a lever in the front that you have to push and lock in place. You don't have to do that with the OFI-50. You just simply squeeze the trigger and that's it, and release. It doesn't lock into place. You just simply squeeze. So here it is right here. You could see I have a relative measurement here and I have an arrow indicating direction. A nice feature on this is the bright screen, and the screen shows you your battery life, okay? Does the same thing or similar to the OFI-50 in that it beeps, has an audible tone. When I go into pulse mode at 270 Hertz, it indicates it on the screen. This model, the tone picks up pace as I change my frequency here. So now I'm at a pulse 2000 Hertz and you can hear it going there. I'll switch it back and stop. So that is the fiber optic identifier part of the unit. The VFL, there are 2 ports on the side here. A VFL port and optical power meter, and it's identified on the cover here. The VFL port here, the optical power meter right here. So for the VFL, you have to turn the unit on, okay, and just give a quick tap to the VFL button on it, and you can see it shining on my hand. Give it another tap, and it goes into pulse mode for those that want to use that when searching out a break, a bend, or the like in a fiber. A leaky connector as well. Okay, and then press it again, and there we go, and it'll turn off. The power meter, I have my light source here. I can simply take it, hook it up to the power meter port, and I have my reading right here. The wavelength is set. I believe this has 7 different wavelengths. I'll take you through them. So I'm on 1310, 1490, 1550, 1625, 1650. Then we'll do 850 and 1300. I'll go back to 1310. I can change from dBm to dB, and I can change to milliwatt reading as well. If I press and hold the dB button for a couple of seconds, it'll zero it out and allow me to do loss measurement on various cables compared to that known good cable. And that is the power meter function. So as you can see, you're getting really 3 tools in one with the OFI-100, and it's an easier tool to use. One other thing I'd like to point out is it also has a dimming light feature on it. It defaults to bright mode, but it can be dimmed down. There we go. It can be dimmed down as it is right now, but that only works in the VFL and power meter mode, as the unit has to be powered on. Okay, and with that, oh, thank you, Michael. Okay, Michael's reminding me just to show you the battery. This tool uses 2 AA batteries, and the battery part is underneath the silicone rubber protective sleeve, and is right here. And the tool comes also with a small case, and in the small case is a small screwdriver for you to unscrew the cover for the batteries. So with that, did I hit everything? Okay. With that, I'd like to open it up to the floor for any questions that someone may have.
So Paul Wallace asks, is this testing packets going through the fiber or signal loss?
Run the question by me again.
Is this testing packets going through the fiber or signal loss?
It is testing signal loss.
And then Vince is asking.
Wait, I think you should repeat the question.
Oh, okay. Let me repeat that. You're right. So Paul is asking, repeat the question.
Is this testing packets going through the fiber?
Is this testing packets going through the fiber or signal loss? It is testing signal loss.
And then Vince is asking, how sturdy is that trigger? I have a bad habit of tossing them into my tool bag.
I haven't seen a broken one yet. Okay. Question from Vince was, how sturdy is the trigger on the OFI-100? The trigger is very sturdy. I haven't seen a broken one yet, and we put this through a lot of paces, doing a lot of testing and sampling in the field. Another question, okay.
Will OFI work on ribbon fiber?
So, great question. Will the OFI-100 work on ribbon fiber? It has the potential to do that. We don't have it set up to do that yet. It is something we're working on.
Do you need a light source for dead fiber to test loss?
Okay, interesting question. So the question is, do I need a light source to test, what was it, Kylie? To test loss on a dead fiber? The answer to that is yes, you need some kind of light source. If you actually want to test signal loss, you need something like FLS-50 optical light source. If you just want to see if a fiber is live, you could just see if a fiber, if you're on the correct fiber or the fiber has any bends, you could use the VFL feature on the OFI-100.
Another question from Dustin. Is there a locking mechanism on the trigger?
Question from Justin. Is there a locking mechanism on the trigger? Answer, there is not. You just simply pull and hold.
Another question. How far will the VFL go?
That's a great question. It's a typical one. We're being asked, how far will the VFL go? Okay. The answer is 3 to 5 miles. That's predominantly driven by the conditions of the fiber, the bends in it, and losses in that cable run.
Another question from Edgar.
Okay.
Does it work for drop fiber cables?
Question from Edgar. Does the tool work on drop fiber cables? The answer is yes, only it doesn't care what cable it is, but I want to read into his question a little bit, try and read into his question a little bit more. His issue is going to be the connectors, most likely, on a drop fiber, on a fiber drop, and that we don't have an adapter for.
And then from Christian, what do the numbers on the LCD of the OFI?
Great question, and this is one we're asked all the time. What do the numbers mean on the LCD or LED display? They're just a reference, meaning they honestly, they don't have a tremendous amount of meaning other than, hey, I see light here, and I am reading a measurement of XYZ, minus 15 dB, minus 13 dB, whatever it is. It can change from spot to spot to spot on the cable because, like this 3mm cable, how much Kevlar is tucked in underneath it? How much bend is it? How hard are you squeezing? The number is just to give you a reference that there is something here. Hey, you're seeing something here.
Question from Michael on YouTube. Is it weatherproof? And what's the operating temperature range?
Great questions. Is it weatherproof? Weather resistant? Yes. Weatherproof? No. The OFI-50 is not weather resistant or weatherproof at all. The operating temperature range, I believe, is from 0 to 50 Celsius is what I believe it is. I don't know 100%, but that's a typical spec that would be given.
How far will the VFL go?
You asked that one already.
Scroll.
Scroll.
Does the OFI come with an LC adapter?
That's a good question. So the question is, does the OFI-100 come with an LC adapter? Will be coming with an LC adapter in the future. Okay?
I believe that's it.
Okay. And if that's it, then let me finish up again with going to jonard.com/live to enter the contest to win an OFI-100. And please make sure to like or follow us on whatever social media platform that you are watching this on. And with that, thank you very much for watching.